It's 17 after 7. Welcome back to Sunrise Sports. The Comrades Marathon in itself is seen as one of the most grueling marathons worldwide. Two women intend to make a mockery of this as they intend to do the equivalent of 10 comrades in 10 days. That is a total of roughly 900 kilometers. Hazel, Moller, as well as Maree join us this morning to discuss exactly what this means. Not too many people are crazy enough to do this, but they are. You at home can join in the discussion by calling us on 011-537-9337 or 9338 or commenting on our Facebook or Twitter pages. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks.
Now, Hazel, I'll start with you. I mean, tell me initially how this crazy concept, I know you did it last year, but how did this concept come about?
Well, originally, look, I started wanting to use my running to do good about 3 years ago. When you kind of wake up and you think, what am I doing all this for? And when I run, I always bump into animals on the side of the road and lost animals, and there's always animals around, so that need a place to go. So that started the interest in wanting to help with animal shelters. And in 2013, yes, I did a double washi, which is at 322 kilometers non-stop. And we raised quite a bit of money for an organization called Pet Finder. But we realized that the problem was that you say the washi 100 mile and nobody knows what that is. So we weren't getting the type of money for the effort. And you know, the animal charities don't get sponsored, they don't get donations. These women go and do phenomenal work, and men, few men, but they do phenomenal work and they don't get help. It's all via donations. So we were sitting last year, the beginning of last year, friends of mine from my running club, Bedford View, and saying, what can we do that will put a highlight on the fundraiser? And one chap turned around and said, let's run comrades a few times. So the other guy looked at him and said, let's do 10 of them, 10-10. Hazel, you can run 10 comrades. And I said, okay, Jess, let's do it. And that was the concept. 10-10 was a good marketing tool. After we had agreed to do it, I was like, is this possible? Well, last year it was proved possible.
Okay, but you say your running club all decided to do this, but somehow you seem to be the only one who ended up doing it.
I always end up the only one doing all the long stuff. But you know what, it was a group of people who were interested in helping. And, you know, my club's got this motto, the club that cares. So they really have pulled together to help me.
Now, Michelle, I mean, obviously you weren't a part of it last year. No. How did you get involved this year?
I'm like a stalker, sorry. I was busy on Facebook and everything, and then I saw Hazel sending messages out to one of my old clubs that I just recently resigned to. And she was asking for anyone to join to be the third person. So I went onto the 1010 website and I saw it was Hazel and I saw it was another guy, and then there was a blank picture that said this could be you or something. So I waited for a while and no one was responding. And I thought, now what's wrong with people? So I just typed a message to Hazel, and within like 5 seconds, she's like, give me your number, give me your number. And that's what I did. We exchanged numbers, and
it was actually 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to talk more about this because if I heard correctly, you guys have met on our show for the first time, but we'll get to that in a second. We're going to call her on the line. That's Tolani from Newcastle. Good morning. Tolani?
Morning, how are you, Mark?
Well, how are you doing?
Fine, thanks, ma'am.
Your question coming? Tolani, hello? I think we got a bad line there with Tolani. We'll try to get him back. But let's just, speaking about this, now people, when we say 10 comrades in 10 days, you're not running PE to Durban consecutively. It's pretty much the equivalent. So you're literally running from Johannesburg down to the Comrades Marathon and then taking part in the Comrades itself.
That's it, yeah.
I mean, just...
Well, first of all, I wanted to do it on the Comrades route. But the thing is, it's part of the Comrades route is on the highway. So logistically, it's not possible. So we thought, all right, what we'll do is make it cut off of 12 hours, 90 kilometers a day, and why not take the scenic route? You know, we've got a beautiful country, go and see it. So, and yeah, you know, people cycle it, so why can't you run it? So we plotted our route day by day. We do between 86 and 90.
Okay. Before, I'm going to ask you in a second if you know what you're getting yourself into, but we got Kuni from Northwest. Good morning, Kuni.
Hello, how are you, sir?
Well, how are you doing?
1010. I really impressed with two women who are dedicated in what they're doing. It's not an easy work for women to commit themselves as they do because of like Hazel. Is it Hazel?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, no. Like guys, congratulations. Because I hope the sponsors are watching this, and I know like something good's gonna come on your way. And I believe, and I wish you good luck, because what you're doing is not an easy job or a task for women like you to do. So good luck and congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Kuni. You can join the cause as well. You can support the cause. Just go to the website ten10.co.za. But now you see, Kuni makes a point there. This is, and it's a crazy feat if you're going to achieve it. Do you know what you're getting yourself into?
I don't, but I'm just taking each day as it is. Yeah. I'm just going to look at the day and I'm just going to complete it. I'm not going to think about the end, and I'm just going to take it as it comes.
One day at a time.
One day at a time.
Should we say one step at a time?
One step at a time. I've told everybody I'm running to Comrades, and they're like, what's wrong? There's a car, you can drive there. But we're running to Comrades.
Yeah, running to Comrades.
For a good cause.
Okay. Now, Hazel, you were a part of it last year. Unfortunately, you weren't able to finish. You met some problems along the way. Tell us more about that.
Well, I think, Mark, from the beginning last year, because it was the first year and it was kind of my initiative, I organized everything. I mean, I didn't delegate anything. I got the accommodation. I got the sponsoring. I did it all. And right up to the last minute. And my weakness is my stomach. I had a stomach bleed in 2002, Comrades, I think it was. And it started giving me problems on the 5th day. And I think it was just stress. I don't think it was really the running per se. It was just, that's my weak point. And you know, in these long distance events, I mean, Michelle can corroborate that, it's your weak points come out.
Okay.
Yeah. Whether it's mental, I mean, sometimes you'll cry for no apparent reason.
You're saying planning the 1010 was more hectic than actually running it?
Yeah. Well, for me, it was, and you know, it just came out, it happened. For me, even with this, if we don't make it the whole way, or if one of us goes over 12 hours, it doesn't matter. It's about trying to do it, showing we're prepared to suffer for 10 days, where there are animals out there that suffer their whole lives.
Okay, that's great. We're going to go to Facebook now to find out exactly what our viewers have to say about this crazy challenge that you ladies are taking on.
Thanks to Mark there, of course. We asked you a question on our Facebook page this morning. Interesting comments coming through. Do you think it's physically possible for someone to run 10 Comrades in 10 days? Well, interesting stuff. Here we go. Young K Stamul saying, no way, dear. This is not funny though. Someone is saying, smoking grass with a big question mark. Unless you're friends with Lance Armstrong. This is from Deboho. Sipo saying, if the distance is 1 kilometer in one day, then yes, but rather than that, it's a big no. Another one in Momile is saying, no, there's no way on earth that can happen. Busil is saying, highly impossible. Your body needs to rest, then recover. Another one from Elvis saying, no, I don't think it's possible. Actually, it became unfair. Okay. Another one from Melowak, he's saying, I think in a competitive environment, that's impossible, as you're not only pushing your limits but also pushing to beat other limits. It's just a suicidal act. And another one, lastly, from Amukelan, saying, if one is used to do the same distance training every day, why not? It is possible. See, the other ones are very lazy, except for Amukelani there, who put thought to it and sees that it's possible, that it can be done. And of course, that's what our ladies are doing. Back to the studio with Mark.
Thanks for that tip. And at least one person out there thinks
you're going there now. I'm going to like his comments.
You're going to like that comment.
I'm going to share it.
Now, I have to say, I mean, there are risks involved in doing something like this. You are putting your body through a tremendous strain. Michelle, how prepared are you for that? Because there are physical risks as well.
There are. That's why I'm hoping my foam roller is going to help with that. So I can foam and roll all the tension out of the... Don't you have one of those? You must use it and roll it.
I'll try yours.
And then obviously just take it, listen to your body. That's basically what I do. And I mean, it's just... That's all I'm going to be doing, is just listening to my body. I know it's not good advice, but I mean, you've got to listen to yourself and see how far you can push yourself.
Now you have to be obedient to body, I guess.
That's it, yeah.
Now, Hazel, obviously getting there, running the Comrades last year, you did 5 days and then you actually ran the actual Comrades. Now, Hilton Marie was with you last year. He's the only one who actually completed it. Somehow the men don't seem to want to go through it again. What's his story there?
A little bird told me Hilton's not allowed to. His wife said no ways, and she's seconding him, moaning and whinging for 10 days.
Not again.
Because she was seconding him. And you do. After the 5th, 6th, 7th day, you become a real horrible, horrible character. Either that, or you become the complete opposite. Like, life is good, everything's wonderful. So the smoking grass thing, it's like that.
It's pretty much like
It's like that, yeah. Your reactions are the same.
So, I mean, Hilton, it was an amazing feat. So,
Yes.
do you ladies, I mean, getting down there in 10 days, you're not going to let anything stop you to complete?
No, I'm just going to have all those images about every single animal that I've actually come across on my path.
Tell us more about that, because you said to me earlier, you've got personal motivation to do this.
I do. I have a bit of an OCD. I think that's the right word, hey? When it comes to animals, my husband is... I feel so sorry for him. I mean, he always tells me no, and I get very upset when I hear the word no, when I want to rescue an animal on the side of the road, or whatever the case might be is. And most runs, I've seen dead cats, dead dogs and things, and I've actually got black bags that you put in your bins in my car with checkers packers, which I obviously use to put over my hands so I can actually pick up the animal and put it in the bag. And then I actually take them to the vets. I take them to Ridderkran's vets or Heldercrane vet or, you know, any vet that's in that area where I'm running. And I've asked them to just scan to see if there's any microchips, because it's so important to microchip your pets, especially because cats lose collars and stuff, and dogs as well when they're you know, wandering on the roads. And there's been so many closures with owners that I've given to them since I've, you know, been doing this, and I've been doing it for a good couple of years. So
there's definitely something personal to this.
Yes.
For you. Mark, I have to bring you in here. Comrades, is it on your bucket list? You think you can do one? I won't ask you if you can do 10.
I think I can confidently say I can do none of them. However, what is interesting, if you look at all the Facebook comments we had, almost everyone believes this is an impossible feat to do. And perhaps today on Hope Day, so Wednesday, we do this every single week to show that the impossible is in fact possible if you put your mind to it. So with these two amazing ladies coming through on television to show that they're doing it for charity, but they're doing it also to prove themselves that they can do it, is absolutely incredible.
Yes, definitely. Ladies, we do wish you all the best of luck. It is, I think in 2 days' time you start. We definitely will follow and we'll keep tabs on you guys. But thank you so much for coming through, and all the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
so much.
Well, that was Hazel Moller as well as Michelle Maree speaking to us about the 2015 10-10 challenge. If you feel you are up to the challenge, you can join the madness. Or if you want to support the cause, just check out the website, ten10.co.za. Right now, we're going to go straight to your headline news with Mark Chase.
Mark Haskins, thanks so much. And from the E! News desk, let's take a